so it began. All-out war had been declared against the Kerbal space program. How will they recover? We must first overcome all obstacles. I'm Michael JPS. Welcome to another gaming video. We see here this was the plane that Kerman used to knock out our rockets. We must start by developing a new technology, something never tried before, or else all is truly lost. Now with our facilities crippled, we must slowly rebuild. We have to get to orbit. We must find out who did this. We will avenge them. We will save Kerman. Or else all is lost. We must reconstruct Kerman before it's too late. Or we may find darkness. Alright. Now that we're off to a start. Okay, so, anyways, just on a different note, this is a new series that I'm going to be doing. It's going to be a much more gritty-nitty series. It's, this is going to be almost a wartime series in a way. I'll be alternating between this world and another world, K.S.P. wise. So that's just for user knowledge. So anyways, in today's episode, we are going to be trying to get a satellite into orbit around Kerman. And then hopefully we'll find out what's up with everything. That is, if I can survive re-entry. So, we're going to be playing this as realistically as possible. Jebediah is just having a wonderful time. Look at that happy face. Screen recorder, if you could just take a picture like right now, that would be perfect. Okay, not now. But like right now, or like now, that would be perfect. Thank you. Okie dokie. Well, we should be able to survive re-entry at this angle. Should. I'm not going to say we are. Because we are falling relatively fast. Here. So, much is at stake. Let's do it. So I'm going to try to aim so we can land somewhere over here. I'm not going to try to crash. So now that we've been into space, we're going to have to set up a couple goals for ourselves. So first, get a satellite up. Get 1 or 2. Second, don't die on re-entry. Third, we have to get a moon base. These will all be done in time. We also have to get relative aircraft carriers and multiple other things and PT boats and such. Oh, crud. No. No. Oh, great. Okay, start turning. Start turning. I need to burn the speed. I was not expecting this. We're all going to die. Oh my gosh. Ah! Oh, he's having a wonderful time. This is actually a sound strategy if you're playing Kerbal Space Program. Just the spin. It's very unrealistic, but... the spinning actually burns the speed. Wow, this is actually really fast. Okay, I need to stop, or else I'm going to heat up, relatively speaking. How hot is Jebediah right now? Okay, there we go. I'm trying to look for a place where we can land relatively safely. So now that we've been up in space, because we did reach 70,000, we have to get into space permanently, and with our rocket facility crippled, that is going to be a tough time. I think we can repair it. I'm not sure if we can, but we're going to give it a try. We'll see if we can do it. And I am going way too fast. I'm going to pull up. I'm going to pull up now. I'm going to pull up. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. That's nice. Now let's burn some more speed. We're gonna land over here in this green. I took off at this speed, so I should be fine coming in. Or maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I should make sure that I'm not going to die. Okay, we're coming in relatively fast. Okay, that's okay. Except for that. Don't die. Don't die. We can't have you die right now. That would be quite bad. Well, Jeb, he'll be our scout plane today. He'll be on duty. Jeb, I advise you to use the least amount of energy you can. Still got more than half a tank. So we're going to try to see what we can do from there. Okay, so we have a good amount of time. We have to repair the facility. Now we have to get a rocket into space, which is going to be relatively hard because we're building this from the ground up. We can help each. We're building this from the ground up. So boy. Okay. What do we want to do? Okay. So, we're going to go with this. A 3-man pod. And we're going to try to get this into space. It's not an ideal setup, but it's better than any other setup. Which is nice. Oh, too small. There we go. Let's slap an engine on there. The might of Zeus. If you get that reference, you're amazing. I'm sorry. I can't help it. There we go. Okay, so that is our first thing. Oops. And again. There we go. So now we just need a couple more engines, and then I think we kind of do this like the I forget what they're called, but like the Delta launches where there are 2 engines on the sides. I can't remember actually which ones those are, but it's okay. Well, let's do that. Let's move our rocket upwards, and then we shall be able to travel to the stars, which will be happy and fun. Okay. Okay. Let's go with 4. 4 is nice. 4 is a good number. Okay. Hang on. Oh, there it is. Let me see. So we want these nice big engines. We shouldn't make this overly expensive because we still need to get into space and so on and so forth. At the same time, though, we don't want it to be too not costly. Which sounds like I'm crazy because usually we always want to keep our costs low. Thing is, in this time and age, we kind of need to. So that's that. Let's put on an emergency battery just for safekeeping. I can't even remember how to launch these rockets. Actually, it's been so long, but we'll find out. We'll find out how to do it. We'll figure it out. Or I will, because you're the audience. Okay, right, so these all fire at once. Those break off. That separates. Boom. Okie dokie. Space station. 1. It's a relatively nice price for how far we've gotten. Now let's just put on a couple, what's them call them? I'm just going to say rocket holders. I know, I'm so funny. Okay, and that should be good. Oh wait, no, we need fins. You can't have it without fins. If you don't have any fins, then you can't steer the spaceship. So that's no fun. So yeah. Okie dokie. Artichoke. So, we're going to try to get this in space. We're going to try to see if we can get to the moon afterwards. And that is way too shaky. I am not. I would fire whoever built this. Kerbals, you're all fired. Okay, right. So, there may or may not be a bunch of explosions. Or we may actually get this the first time, and that would be wonderful. No matter what, I have to get this into orbit. And, yeah. Let's do it. We have our brave squad. There we go. First rocket launch. Okay, as soon as we hit 1400, I'm sorry, we're going to start banking to the right, and then we shall begin our great journey. Oh, oops. Oh, great. Look at that shake. Oh, it's okay. Okay, so this is actually quite stressful because I have this rocket that's shaking in between. I only have a little bit of amount of fuel, and I should already be over here by now. Oh my gosh, turn on RCS. There we go, that's much better. There we go. About 40,000 I should be right there. Okay, let's see how we hold up. Okay, our apoapsis is fine. We're going to cut the engines for the moment. Now we're going to start trying to get to that little center line right there. And we don't have a lot of time. Yay. Well, we're almost there, which is nice. I need to get above 70,000. And we have a stable orbit. We have a stable orbit, y'all. So without further ado, let's extend our solar panels. Let's start recovering. That is our first space station, everybody! From here, we can do orbital scans and such, in the near future, that is. But we now have a point of referencing, and we can officially start spying on the revolutionaries, and we can hopefully take them out. But that is a tale for another time. I thank all of you for watching. I hope you've had a good time. And without further ado, bye!